Alright guys, we're here in Arcadia Mills. We're in Milton, Florida. We've heard basically our entire lives that this place is haunted. So we're here to investigate it, see if the rumors are true. We've had a lot of stories, so we're really excited to come here and investigate. Drew's got a little backstory on the place though.
So apparently the Arcadia Mill, was the largest water-based mill within the 19th century, actually, in the entire United States. So, we got some equipment around here, obviously, to show that, from the stories that we've heard, there's been a lot of work-related accidents and people that have been lost actually due to this mill. So one of the attendants actually, one of his personal accounts, he said that he believes that it's at least haunted by two different entities. They're not really sure who they are, or they've never really figured out exactly, if they are workers or who they are. But they say that whenever you're on the actual boardwalk, the footsteps are so loud that you can actually feel the vibration on the boardwalk as you're standing there yourself. So, they hear the footsteps, they hear running, they hear all kinds of voices. So we're pretty hyped to see some of this stuff.
If we can find out and get like a name or something like that, that'd be awesome. Just kind of go along with the stories. It'd be great.
Definitely, so we can figure some of this stuff out. All right, well, let's get to it.
All right. We started our investigation, and almost instantly we started hearing noises. Now, it was hard to distinguish whether the noises were actually coming from the other side or just the wildlife that was among us. Nevertheless, the girls started to get scared. Yeah, I know. What the fuck?
I think that was me.
Oh yeah, that.
Okay, let's just listen. Just listen. Shh. Turn your right loud. Listen.
Blood searching light. You guys are gonna go back? Drew had mentioned earlier that you could feel the vibrations through the wood. Now, we didn't know if that was true or not until this happened.
I don't want you to sit in the car by
What
yourself.
the actual motherfucker?
Something just knocked on that fucking thing.
Did you feel that?
I didn't feel it.
I'm going back.
Dude, I felt it shake.
But dude, it was on camera though.
There was something on my fucking foot. I'm telling you, it felt like someone punched my foot.
What? Drew, Whitney, and Mandy all said that they could feel the thud through the wood. I myself did not feel it. However, when Whitney said that it felt like someone punched her in the foot, it sent a chill down my spine, because all it did was speak true to the legend.
Something, I'm okay, Drew. You know how I feel about some of this. I don't believe it. Something literally, it felt like someone punched my foot.
Okay.
Eventually, the girls got scared and decided to head back to the car. Drew and I both agreed that we would walk them back before coming back to the trail by ourselves. Okay, here's the deal. Alright guys, so we're back. The girls got a little freaked out, so they're just staying out and watching. So we're coming in to investigate. We went down the left side last time, and that's where the noise was on the bridge that scared Whitney. So now we're gonna investigate the right side, which is a lot darker. So
More dense.
yeah.
Alright. One thing that we're gonna be doing is periodically we're gonna stop and try to test the theories. We're gonna turn our lights off and see if we hear anything and be completely quiet.
Okay.
Did you see that?
Yeah. I don't know what it was though. What the fuck was that?
What, bro?
I swear to God, that sounded like somebody was walking on the fucking boardwalk. The leaves are falling. I get a lot of noise. What's up?
Let's go ahead and do our first stop.
Okay. And we're turning our flashlights all the way off?
Yep.
Alright. This was one of many blackout sessions that Drew and I conducted. Unfortunately, this time we did not catch anything. Going through the... I just heard it.
Something was just behind that tree. I swear to God. Dude, if you were holding the camera the whole damn time, I'm telling you.
I was holding it here the whole time.
It looked like something kind of like looking in that tree.
There's one thing I really don't want to say right now.
What?
Okay, so they said that, you heard footsteps.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what if we heard it coming from behind us? What's scary about the next thing that we caught is that I heard it with my own ears. I had no idea what it said until I reviewed the footage. And when I did, it sent shivers down my spine. I mean, we went pretty far.
You good?
I looked around because I wasn't sure if I had actually heard it or not. I told Drew I'd have to tell him later what it was because I had no idea. When we both reviewed the footage together, we almost came out of our seats when we realized. We then caught footsteps that were apart from our own. We didn't realize this until we reviewed the footage. We know for a fact that these footsteps were not our own. When we both reviewed the footage, our footsteps were almost completely in sync with each other. These footsteps were faster than ours and almost sounded like a horse walking. Alright.
Ready?
Yep. We decided to conduct one last blackout session, and this time, we caught something. This was the last piece of evidence that we caught. Now, we didn't hear it with our own ears. We only heard it when we reviewed the footage. But what scares us about it is that there was water underneath us the entire time.